I think to take anything to do with digital storytelling as an exercise to find your voice and story, and it's not really about getting that A or A+. It's really making mistakes and being fearlessly creative.
It would totally change your life. And when I say change your life, I mean really change the way you look at things, change the way you think things can be taught and looked at.
Don't freak out.
Don't freak out.
Don't freak out. It'll be okay. It'll all get done.
I think it's important to play with the technology you're using. That's what I learned.
Go for it any way you want. There's no such thing as a right camera. There's no such thing as a right editing program.
Every shot matters, every word matters, every cross dissolve you put at the end of a clip matters, because it says something.
Or in my case, filming in a barn where you have animals. I could have probably had more audio equipment with me. You still hear all sorts of animals. You hear goats and horses and I don't know how many other critters in Williamsburg. The chickens were the most obnoxious.
Get out of your own head and embrace the process, because it might be scary, but it was absolutely worth it in the end.
Because it really does help breaking it up in those little pieces, and then because eventually all those little pieces come together.
So then being able to watch somebody else's, especially at rough cut time, was reassuring that like, this is okay, this is where we are, everybody's at their own stage in this journey.
It was a class that challenged me to get out of your comfort zone. You can do this, you know, and I was that person.
We all have the capacity to do something compelling.
And to find that I could do something that was not a paper, right, was meaningful.
And I think that's why it's different from a paper, because in a paper you can have one messy line and it doesn't really matter. You can fill in words just so you meet that 5,000 word limit. But here you can't do that because everything matters.
So it's not really the story itself that you choose, it's just the way you tell it.
I felt better about that final product than any other paper I've ever produced along the way.
Even though it may be difficult, it is worth it in the long run. You will be proud of the work that you make.